Hey, what's going on everybody? My name is Chad, and this week I am reading your comments. Now, you might be asking yourself, why is this camera at such a suspicious angle as to not see anything that's happening below him, and why does he look so sweaty? Well, I have valid reasons for all of that. Hold on, let me dab. I gotta dab. The first reason is, it's hot. That's a valid reason. It's Japan, it's the summer. The next reason is I have completely given up on cleaning, and probably from about here down is basically a pile, a mound, as you would, of trash that I have no intention of cleaning. So this is the most strategic angle I can do without actually having to put in any effort before the video. Anyways, let's get right into it. So the first thing we're gonna go to is just some of the past comments that I've collected that I thought were interesting. I'd like to hear a full version of A Whole New World Chad Studio cover, please. For those of you who don't know, I sang a bit of A Whole New World for the apartment tour video. I do sing, I'm not singing on YouTube. When you sent that kiss at the end, I fell off my chair. Is your chair okay? Hey, that's pretty good. Hey, that's a pretty good comment. So you keep your clean dishes next to the trash. Wow. So you really double space your sentences. Wow. And don't judge me. How big is this room, really? All my utensils go there. Points at 1.5 spoons and a set of chopsticks. I mean, fair point. How hot does it get there? That'll depend. So in Fukuoka's like, gets some of the hottest heat because it's one of the most southern points in Japan. Probably like 35, 36 in the summer. Oh wait, hold on. Oh, she's using 85. Okay, so she's using Fahrenheit. Like 105 to 110. When I moved to Japan, can we be besties? You know what I have to say to that? Of course. Please, let's do it. You broke my ears at the beginning.
I'm so sorry about that. I hope that this is a bit better for you and for everyone else, because this is like really, really close and a little too personal for this channel, so I'm gonna stop.
Estoy aprendendo a lingua inglesa e adoro. I'm giving up. Okay, so I will state this. I had a Colombian friend at school. He did translate this for me. In all honesty, I don't remember what it said, but I knew it was nice, so thank you. And for all of my Spanish viewers, el gato en mis pantalones, ¿dónde está el baño? Alright, 9 compliments, here we go. Oh god. Okay, nice hat, thank you. Cool beard, I wish I had one too. This does not constitute a beard. Awesome shirt, I know, right? I like the soft Bangkoks as well. And this hat's becoming Mendokusai. Great videos, man, they're awesome. Great comment. These videos are my drugs. I retract that last statement, you should go get help. This guy's my favorite YouTuber because he's so honest and awesome. Correction, I do not consider myself a YouTuber, and I do not think I'm a YouTuber. YouTubers are people that do this like all the time, all day. They sit in their room and they type on keyboards and hiss all the time. Or at least that's what they do in my head. I don't qualify as a YouTuber, and if I say I'm a YouTuber, I feel very pretentious, and I don't want to be pretentious, so I don't know, I consider myself a guy who makes YouTube videos, or I guess if I'm among other people that make YouTube videos, I am a mere content creator, because that's all I really do, is I make content for YouTube. But I appreciate the compliment either way. I'm always excited to see Chad's next video. I just died of excitement when I saw it come upon my subscription feed. So how are you typing this? Glad you're doing well, man. Always good to see you. Dead people don't have eyes. Can't wait till the next video. I'm so excited. Well, that was, I guess that was only 2 days. Yeah. That'll be this one. Bonus 10. Ooh, we're getting a bonus. I totally want to go to Genki Jack, so in Japanese, but mostly it's because of Chad, though. Okay. I'll get real for 1 second, and then I'll pause this, okay? So pause the funny, get on the real. I'm sure you guys heard about that YouTuber who got shot. I'm not gonna make a video about it. I never knew her. I don't necessarily have an emotional attachment to her. I do feel for her family and for her friends and for the people who shared her life with her on her YouTube channel. So I am sorry for that. Because of that, the YouTube community, I can already tell, is gonna be changing a lot when it comes to interacting with fans. One thing that I have had to sit down with the school and talk about is safety. Obviously, I'm such a small channel, I don't think it's gonna be an issue. But there has been some concerns raised. Ooh, I just hit my camera with my foot. There has been some concerns raised about like what I'm gonna be doing, living such a public life online. That being said, if you guys are fans of my channel and you do come to Genki, you're more than welcome to talk to me. You're more than welcome to hang out with me. I'm pretty much a study bug, so I won't be that much fun, I'm sure. If you guys talk about like coming over to my house or being in one of my videos, then be expecting a no currently. I'm a very friendly person, and I do consider everyone watching this a friend, but right now, because of how this worked, I need to make sure that not only the school is safe, but I'm safe, and everyone watching this is totally cool, and we can be friends and we can go hang out. But when it comes to interacting with me in person, if I'm a little distant, please be understanding. Like, I don't want to be, and I never was until this happened, but we now need to, we need to be a bit more careful about how we do stuff, especially since if I was going to take off every redaction of, that's not even the right word, but I'm going to leave it in there, of evidence of me being in Genki, I would have to take down like half my channel, so I'm going to leave it up. But that being said, I have to be careful, so just please be understanding. Those leader Aquarius though, Aquarius is greater than Picari Sweat objectively. That's not an objective statement. That's not even opinion. It's fact. It's fact. Like, look, I've done my research. It's fact, okay? Wow, that just went everywhere. We'll skip that. Okay, what's like the minimum wage in Japan? That depends on if you're in school or like a straight up adult or what age you are. I believe for just a regular adult who has obviously work permission to work in Japan, it's 800 yen an hour, whatever that is in your currency. That's about what the minimum wage is here. I'm honestly surprised you don't have significantly more subs. You definitely deserve it. So I get this comment a lot, and I do understand it, and I am grateful for it. I am thankful for it. What I will say is that even though I don't have 1 million subscribers, I have right now 2,454 reasons why I do not care. I don't care if I'm big. I don't care if I ever do get big. I did this for almost a year without ever making literally a single penny from doing this. It's not about the money. I do it because you guys are awesome. You make my insides feel good, and I like helping people, and this is a way that I can help people hopefully follow their dreams like I am now in a position to do. So it's not about number. However, I do appreciate the compliment, and hey, if more people join up and want to follow their dreams as well, I guess more the merrier for the Chad Wagon. How to Properly Use a Ladle, a book by Chad Zimmerman. I don't know how to read. Can you video some of a class? I'll ask. Maybe? I don't know, maybe that'd be cool. Do you guys want to see like a video of what like a typical Genki Jacks class looks like? Oh my god, my comment was in Chad's video. That's so awesome. Well, round 2, cuz. Great vid, Chad. I'm just gonna overlook the fact that you were seasoning your bath water. Fun fact, you know how hard it is to get dried egg yolk out of a bathtub? It's freaking hard. Chad, you beautiful human, that was an amazing opening. I like the seamlessness, also congrats. You would not believe how hard I worked on that, and I thought nobody was gonna care. I thought they were just not gonna get it, and then I put like 3 hours of effort into editing this video for nobody. But the fact that you got it, thank you so much. You're a special kind of awesome. Or picky, either way. Can't wait for tea time. Man, for a series that has like some of the least amount of views on this channel, it has the most requested rate I've ever seen. Like, it was a video, I did it once a month for 2 months. I basically did 2 videos. And it was probably the series I'm the proudest of, and it got the least amount of views of anything that's ever been on my page, including like the 2 posts I did about Christianity in Japan, which have like the lowest views. And it's also the most requested, because I guess the people who really like my channel probably also really enjoyed tea time. So those will be coming. I'm just gonna probably start on those during break. So I'm not gonna do it right now because we're kind of busting through this intermediate level. Based on what you've learned so far, do you think you are able to give examples of different dialects? It seems the idea of dialects in Japan so far almost seem like it's just different words used for different meanings. I'm not sure if that is what a dialect actually is, but I've been under the impression that dialects are not so different from accents. A dialect is really an accent, and it is different words, but it's also a different manner of speaking. One really good example I know, when you talk about Tohoku-ben, because it's so distinct. It's spoken at the back of your throat, and normal Japanese, like when you're speaking it, it speaks kind of up near your teeth. This one's spoken way in the back, so if you want to make fun of someone with a Tohoku-ben, just go, freaking Coloradians, freaking grammar. So we all know that the best way to learn Japanese is to go to Japan and is to attend a language school while we are there. Actually, I'm not going to read this whole thing. I'll post it on the screen. You know what? How about this? Because I did post a video that kind of explained a bit about that. Why don't I post another video that will actually break every little thing down, I would do it now, but I have to be at the airport to pick someone up. So I can't right now and explain it today and edit all that. I will do that. Don't expect it next week, but do expect it in like the near future. So within a month, I'll definitely do that for you. God, there's so many. I didn't realize this. There's so many comments. I don't know if I can do all of them. I'll try to buzz through a couple of them real quick. The first video of yours I watched, I enjoyed a lot. I thought surely this guy was gonna be annoying, but I subscribed anyways and haven't regretted it even for a moment. Great video, keep it up, thanks. That is the most sincere, backhanded compliment I've ever had. Thank you for your, hopefully not sarcasm. Hi Chad, just wondering if there were many differences between feminine and masculine speech in Japanese and whether it would be best to learn with a person of the same gender. By the way, you got a new subscriber. Hey, thank you for the subscription. I appreciate you, Selena. I'm sure you're a strong, independent black woman who don't need no man. As it pertains to this, yes, there is a lot of different, it's usually like ending verbs or ending words that are different depending on male and female. I guess my recommendation would be if you have a good teacher, if you have a good language partner, they won't teach you what they use. They'll teach you what would be appropriate for you to use, and the only time that they would probably teach you what they use is so that way you'll understand it. So like, I don't know, I've had language partners a lot, and most of them have been the opposite gender, 'cause just for me, for some reason, that's just who I had. They taught me how to speak like how masculine people speak, I guess, even though my voice is too high to be masculine. And they also taught me about how they speak. So I think it's a little bit of both. I think it's a good thing to have. God, there's so many. I didn't expect there to be this much stuff. So how about this? Let's do another comment video probably 2 weeks from now, okay? Because I don't want to immediately do another comment video next week. If you guys like this video, be sure to like it down below. It actually helps me so much. You guys don't even know. If you guys want me to answer your comments, if you have questions or anything like that I haven't already answered, be sure to comment on this specific video. I'll be reading through this video specifically for next video. I will check other videos, but this one specifically. And if you guys want to stay involved and get your answers replied to, my recommendation is please subscribe to this channel. You'll get 2 videos every week. Your first video is going to be about Japan, about Japanese, about all sorts of fun stuff. And the second one's going to be basically a weekly, it's not a vlog, it's more like a chart that keeps track of learning Japanese in Japan and answering the question, is it possible to be fluent in 1 year with Japanese? Is it possible? Because if I'm living in Japan and going to a language school full time, and only speak Japanese, and even after a year I can't get fluent, there's not a lot of hope that all these hocus pocus sites that say, oh, get fluent in a year on your own, have any validity. So I'm kind of testing the waters here, but we are on our way, and I have to say we're making a lot of progress. So stay tuned for those. If you guys are interested in either of that, please be sure to subscribe to my channel. I post videos every Wednesday and Saturday, in case you don't know. All right, that's about it for this week. I gotta go pick up my friend from the airport. I will see your lovely faces on Saturday.